Billie Eilish sparks debate after enforcing vegan-only food policy at her London shows. Billie Eilish has never been shy about using her platform to speak up for the causes she believes in, and her latest move is no exception. In the midst of her highly anticipated Hit Me Hard and Soft tour, the 23-year-old Grammy-winning artist made headlines yet again, not just for her powerhouse performances, but for a bold new decision that has left fans divided. For 6 nights straight, Billie took over London's iconic O2 Arena, captivating audiences with her haunting vocals and electrifying stage presence. But beyond the music, it was her newly implemented food policy that became the real talking point of the week. Determined to align her shows more closely with her personal values, Billie reportedly instructed that every food vendor inside the venue offer only 100% plant-based options during her concerts. In effect, all animal products were banned from the arena for those nights. While Billie's intention to promote sustainability and animal welfare was clear, reactions from concertgoers were anything but unanimous. Some applauded the pop sensation's commitment to her beliefs, praising her for taking concrete action rather than just offering lip service. Others, however, weren't nearly as enthusiastic. According to a source who spoke to the Daily Mail, many attendees expressed disappointment and frustration when they realized their usual menu options were missing. Instead of the typical arena fare, burgers, hot dogs, and chicken tenders, fans were met with vegan pizzas, cauliflower bites, and loaded fries. Punters were less than impressed with the vegan options, the source shared, adding that several fans joked among themselves asking, did they run out of meat or something? The reactions reportedly didn't stop there. When venue staff explained that the directive had come directly from Billie herself, the explanation was often met with eye rolls and groans. It was clear that a lot of people were frustrated, the source continued. Many ended up skipping food altogether or planned to grab something to eat on their way home. Interestingly, despite the divided opinions on the food, the curated drinks seemed to remain popular among the crowd, with fans lining up at the bars. The drinks sold well, the source noted. But there's little doubt that plenty of fans ended up ordering takeaway later. For Billie, who has been an outspoken vegan and environmental advocate for years, the move represents a natural extension of her activism. In past interviews, she has spoken passionately about animal rights and the environmental impact of animal agriculture. By introducing a vegan-only menu at her shows, Billie is hoping to raise awareness and perhaps even inspire some fans to rethink their food choices, even if only for one evening. Yet, as this episode shows, trying to change hearts and minds is rarely straightforward, especially when it involves something as personal as food. Concerts are as much about community and shared experience as they are about music. And for many, familiar snacks and comfort foods are part of that ritual. Removing them, even with the best of intentions, can feel like an unwelcome surprise. Still, there's no denying that Billie Eilish remains one of the most influential artists of her generation. Her ability to spark conversations, whether about climate change, body image, or now veganism, is part of what has made her such a cultural force. The debate stirred by her food policy is just the latest example of her willingness to put her beliefs into action, regardless of potential backlash. It's also worth noting that Billie isn't the first artist to use her platform in this way. Other musicians and festivals have experimented with eco-friendly initiatives, from banning single-use plastics to offsetting carbon footprints. What makes Billie's decision stand out, however, is the direct impact it has on fans' experience at the show, a move that is both bold and risky. The Hit Me Hard and Soft tour, which began in April, is set to continue until November 2025, covering multiple continents and dozens of cities. Whether Billie will implement the vegan-only policy at all her remaining tour dates remains unclear. But if London is any indication, fans can likely expect more than just stunning visuals and soulful music. They may also be invited to reflect on the choices they make every day. As for the shows themselves, reviews have been overwhelmingly positive. Billie's blend of intimate ballads and high-energy hits has captivated audiences, reaffirming her reputation as one of today's most compelling live performers. Dressed in her signature oversized outfits and supported by immersive stage design, she has turned each concert into an experience that's as visually striking as it is emotionally resonant. For fans, whether they left the arena inspired by the vegan options or simply craving a late-night burger, one thing is certain: Billie Eilish knows how to get people talking. And perhaps that, above all, was her goal, not just to serve plant-based food, but to plant the seed of a conversation that might grow long after the final encore.